Great to be here with you. I'm going to click this so you're on gallery so I can see all your beautiful faces and names for those that don't wish to be on the Zoom. I understand. And if you ever feel like you need a break from it, that's okay too. Hi, we just had one more join too. All right. Welcome, welcome all. So we are just going to get started. I'm Audrey Holocher with Wasatch Hypnotherapy, and I'm a certified medical support clinical hypnotherapist. Some of you have met me before. I see some new faces though tonight. So what I'm going to do is take it from the top. I'm going to give you a fresh, kind of a refresh for those that have been along for the ride in the past workshops. I'm just going to very briefly go through what we usually do on the front end because I do really want to get to the self-hypnosis training tonight. So I'll give a brief overview about hypnosis and then we're going to go in right from there. I'm also going to do just a kind of a brief refresher of the previous sessions. So this was kind of a build. We did a session 1, 2, and 3. And session 1 was writing affirmations, which are just suggestions, positive suggestions around love and self-worth and healing and so on. So we learned about that. And then we learned about healing imagery and healing visualizations. All right. And then we're going to put them together and use those skills in self-hypnosis. So previously, I guided the group through just a gentle relaxation, a mind-body introduction to relaxation, really. And then in anticipation of this third workshop where you will learn to do that for yourself. So you're going to walk away tonight with a powerful tool of how to take yourself into a very relaxed mind-body state. Very easy, very simple tool. All right. So just a quick refresher about the kind of hypnotherapy I practice. So it's called integral hypnotherapy, which just means you, I'm going to think of you as the client, are in charge. You're in control the whole time. So it's a collaborative effort. I'm not here to do anything to you. I can't. That's impossible. All hypnosis is self-hypnosis. Contrary to Hollywood or myths, no one can do anything to your brain in hypnosis. That's a myth. You control your own mind. And that's what this is all about, teaching you how to do that. So integral hypnotherapy is very collaborative focused. We work together on goals and imagery and things like that. So to give you a background in what is hypnotherapy, what it is really a educational process that helps you work through whatever's blocking you from achieving your goals. So it's clearing those blocks away. So whatever your goal may be, people's goals are different. I can give you a popular one right now is stress reduction. So stress reduction is a popular goal right now. So with clients, we're creating healing imagery and affirmations around stress reduction customized to their particular needs. Now, stress may come from a lot of different places. Pain is one of them, chronic pain, and that's what I specialize in. I help people learn to manage chronic pain naturally as a complement to whatever they're doing. So if they're working with their doctor and they're on pain medication, or if they're not, don't wish to be, or can't tolerate it, hypnosis is a really powerful option for them to learn techniques to manage chronic pain. That's kind of my specialty area. So hypnosis in a nutshell is, I'd like you to think of it as 3 minds. Okay. So this is a really easy way to think of it. So picture an iceberg in your mind's eye and think of the tip of the iceberg as the conscious mind, the one you're using. Those of us who are still working on our taxes are using our conscious mind to do our taxes. We use our conscious mind to decide between A or B, to make comparisons, to make logical arguments. It's very powerful and we need it. We need it throughout the day. It's how we take in our 5 senses. It's how we absorb that kind of information. Now, your subconscious mind is like the part of the iceberg under the ocean that you can't see. that massive part that's actually moving it through the ocean. You can't see it, but it's massive, way bigger than the conscious mind. Think of that as your subconscious mind. Now, the subconscious mind is where you hold all of your memories, all of your beliefs. It's creativity and imagination. The subconscious mind has a language, and it's not words, it's pictures. That's why healing imagery is so important. So what we want to do in that hypnotic, relaxed state is relax the conscious mind to allow high quality information to flow down into the subconscious mind. High quality information about your goals. So positive affirmations, healing imagery. That's what I mean by high quality information. Now, why can't we just do that right now with our conscious mind and just say, you know, you are lovable. You are worthy. You are beautiful. You are healthy and strong. Why can't I just tell you that and be on your way? Because we have the conscious mind, the critical factor, that inner chatterbox that's going on all day long, yipping at us, saying, no, it's not, no, it's not, no, it's not, you know, and giving us negative information. So in hypnosis, something really nice happens. We quiet it down. We quiet down the conscious mind so we can talk directly to your subconscious mind, which is literal and believes everything you tell it. So be careful what you tell yourself. Be careful what visualizations you show your mind, because your subconscious mind is taking it all in, processing it as real. So an example is if you've ever woken up from a nightmare with your heart pounding or kind of a sweaty brow, pulse is going, you were not in danger, you were safe in your bed, but your subconscious mind didn't know that you were having a nightmare. And your body physiologically changed because of that fear. So you make physiological changes in your body by your thoughts. That's science, not magical thinking. You calm yourself down, take some breaths, do techniques like you're going to learn tonight, relax, open up the subconscious mind, calm yourself down. That's where it's really powerful. That's what you're going to learn to do. Now, think about the galaxy around the ocean and the galaxy around that iceberg. That's what we call the super conscious mind. Super conscious mind is your problem solving ability. So think of it that way. It's your problem solving ability. It's where grace lives. It's where love lives, our love for our pets, things like that. All that higher feeling, higher consciousness could be called God for you, could be called universal consciousness, could be called divinity, could be called nature, whatever it is for you. That's that connection to something bigger than you. That's what we think of as a super conscious. So just to summarize, the conscious, subconscious, and superconscious minds, when those are all fully aligned, that's when transformation happens. That's when you get that focus. That's when change happens. And it's a process and it takes time, it takes patience. So you'll learn what are the tools tonight to do that. All right. Any questions about that? It's fast and furious, these workshops. So any questions really quick about hypnosis or anything you always wanted to ask about hypnosis or hypnotherapy or hypnotism?
I have just to make a comment.
Yes.
You said just a magic word for me, because when you said love, like love for your pet, I just lost my dog about 3 months ago, and I never have had a dog before, and it is so incredible. It's kind of like you just said. You said the magic word here. I do not know where I am when I think with my dog and what is the power that she has brought into me. I think I had it before, but now has become, now that I don't have her, it's just so much more deeper. So I thank you for that comment, because you're making me feel something that I think you're trying to teach us, but it became very real right now with me when you said that.
Thank
So
you.
thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Lourdes. Thank you for sharing that. That's really helpful. And I'm a dog lover myself and a pet lover, and gosh, they're precious. And it's always kind of tough to lose it. They're a loved one. You know, there are furry little babies, and we love them so much. And I really appreciate you sharing that, because it's a tender place to be right now. So have a little more grace and love at this time in your life. And I know that this kind of tool that you're going to learn tonight can really help connect with all the wonderful memories and parts of that love. That's something you can bring into it for yourself. You will find this out, all of you, how flexible hypnosis is, because it's yours. It's your tool. It's your tool to use how you wish, to customize it how you wish, to perhaps put an intention out about, I want to connect with that feeling of love more, or again, that could be an intention. And actually, that can be another topic that we do in a workshop. We're working on that right now behind the scenes. What other topics? And we're always welcome to feedback from you about topics you'd like. But a lovely thing I've done in the past is to set an intention and do a healing. It's called Noetogenic Healing. And we can send healing out into the world. It's some people do prayer circles. It's a little bit kind of like that. And that might be something we can do in future as a group if we wish. We could do a healing and send it out into the world. The world needs more of that. And it helps as sending out the healer, you heal inside on all those levels yourself. So it always comes from here and then goes out, right? So that might be something that we can do together. So tonight, what I'd like to do, if it's all right with you, is I'd like to help you go into this relaxed state, kind of like we've done in the other workshops, where I guide you into this relaxed state of mind-body connection, also known as hypnosis. This is just a very light, relaxed, yet alert state. So it seems like a contradiction in terms when you do hypnosis. It's a lot like prayer or meditation, if any of you do that, or you just find yourself in flow, or maybe you're walking in the woods and you just feel very connected to nature. It's a similar feeling, and you may feel nothing different at all. These are all valid responses to being relaxed. It just depends on your own personal experience. There's no right or wrong. There's no expectation to feel a certain way at all. So if it's okay with you, I'd like to help you, just give you some kind of a primer to get into this relaxed state. And while you're in that, I'm going to pause and then start coaching and teach you self-hypnosis. We're going to go in or out a couple of times of this relaxed state. That's how you learn something, through repetition. So we've got time, and we're going to go in and out of this relaxed state a couple of times. Want to pause, take questions. There's also a lot of wonderful things we can add to it that are additional little tools for you. Okay, so what I'd love for you to do now is just relax. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to guide you through relaxation from head to toe. So that's what we'll do. I'm going to do some counting down. Counting down numbers is relaxing. So it's just something that we use a lot. So that's what you'll hear. And then I will have you in that relaxed state, open your eyes, and we'll dialogue a little bit. And then you'll learn how to go into self-hypnosis. So that's how it'll go. I always tell everyone exactly what they're going to experience first. That's part of the collaborative deal. All right. So I'll guide you through 3 breaths. And what I'd like you to do right now is just to begin by making yourself very comfortable. So what you're going to do is find a nice spot up on the wall to stare at. Fixed gaze, okay? You can blink, but try to keep your eyes open, even if you find yourself wanting to close them. Okay, so find a nice spot on the wall. If you're sitting in a chair, an upright chair, not a recliner, if you're in an upright chair, feet need to be flat on the ground, and so you're grounded. And then hands, palms on the top of your thighs. This is called the Sphinx Pose, classic pose. And it's also very relaxing, and good posture is always good. If you're reclining like Michelle is, then she's got her head, see how her head is like gently supported, her neck. If you feel you need that, you need a pillow. If you're on a couch or something, you can certainly do that. Another quick note is to have, if you tend to have temperature fluctuations, it's always nice to dress in layers. Some people get warm, that's a natural response. Some people find themselves getting cooler. So it's just up to you. So what you're all going to do, regardless of what you're sitting in, is to have that nice spot on the wall. So here's what I don't want you to do though, and I think you're all doing really well, but just a cautionary note not to crank the neck. We don't want any tension. We're releasing tension. So if you feel like your neck's getting stiff, do something to adjust it, or just roll your eyes up. Like Allie has her eyes like rolled up, but her neck isn't cranked. She's using her eyes. Perfect, perfect. Very nice. Nice spot on the wall. Good. All right, stare at that spot while I guide you through 3 deep and very relaxing breaths. All right. Good. Staring at that nice spot in front of you. Just keep staring at it as you take your first breath in, filling the belly first, and then the air moves up the abdomen into the chest, not from the chest, not like that. It starts in the belly. Nice. Go ahead and exhale gently. Good. Take another deep breath in. Inhale through the nose. Pause just a little bit, and then exhale very gently through the open mouth, dropping the jaw just enough the teeth aren't touching. Let's do another breath. In through the nose. Gently exhale. How about one more for good measure? In through the nose. Good. On your next exhalation, keep staring at the spot and then softly whisper out loud, rest. Good. Continue staring at the nice spot out in front of you. Good. Now, on your next exhalation, just breathing normally, close your eyes. Just breathing normally now, really good. Now I'm going to count backwards from 10 down to 1. And as I do, imagine, sense, and feel tension draining out of your body. The tension is replaced with a peaceful, pleasant, calm feeling. That's right. Just relaxing. We're just closing the eyes and breathing calmly. That's right. In a moment, I will count. Allow yourself to just gently calm. 10, imagine your scalp and facial muscles becoming loose and limp. 9, allowing the relaxing feeling to move into your neck now and into your shoulder muscles. 8, think about the relaxing feeling moving down into your arms, hands, and fingers. 7, imagine your back muscles are loosening and becoming more comfortable. 6, every muscle and nerve in your back is becoming loose, limp, and very relaxed. 5, relaxation, moving down into your lower back. 4, imagine, sense, and feel a loose, comfortable feeling moving into your chest, filling your chest with warm comfort. That's right. You're doing very well. Very well. Good. Allow that warm, comfortable feeling to flow down into the abdomen. 3, send the relaxation down through the abdomen and into the hips. Send the relaxing feeling of peace and tranquility into your leg muscles now. Good. 2, send that relaxing feeling down into the calf muscles, filling the calf muscles with warmth and relaxation. 2, your ankles and feet and toes are relaxing now. That's right. 1, enjoy this peaceful mind-body relaxation now. Rest here for a moment, feeling comfortable, free, and at peace with all creation while I am quiet. That's right. You're doing very well. Very well. Each time you practice hypnosis, you go deeper and faster into the hypnotic state, which is a natural state of mind-body relaxation. Each time you're hypnotized, you respond more profoundly. This is not because I say so. This occurs because it is your natural ability to do so. Good. Just relaxing and breathing normally. You're beginning to understand the feeling of relaxation and what that is like for you. You're becoming aware of it. All right. Now, in a moment, we're going to go through self-hypnosis, a powerful tool of transformation. In a moment, I will count from 1 to 3 and ask you to open your eyes. Then I will show you how to do your own self-hypnosis healing work. 1, 2, 3. Gently open your eyes, looking straight up at that nice spot you picked out before. Stare at the spot while I guide you through 3 slow exhalations. 1, inhale and exhale slowly and gently. 2, when you're ready, inhale and exhale very slowly. Nice. 3, inhale, and as you exhale, close your eyes. Close your eyes and whisper to yourself, rest. Good. Very good. Good. Now relax your body from head to toes. Think about your scalp and neck muscles relaxing and turning loose. Very good. Think about your shoulders relaxing now. You may notice them drop by a tiny little bit. Now send relaxation down into both of your arms, down into the hands, down and down into the fingers. That's right. Imagine your arms, hands, and fingers feeling loose limp and very relaxed. Send relaxation down your back muscles. Imagine them becoming loose, limp, and very relaxed. Good. Now imagine relaxation moving down through your chest, filling your chest with warmth and comfort. Notice how good that feels. Now send that warmth down into your abdomen, all into the pelvic region, becoming warm and soft and comfortable. That's right. Really good. Now imagine the relaxation moving down your hips, down through your hips, down into your legs, down into your calf muscles. Very good. Now imagine that you are sending relaxation down through your ankles, your feet, and your toes. Very good. You're doing very well. Now in a moment, you're going to take yourself deeper into hypnosis, this natural mind-body state. By counting backwards from 10 down to 1, you are going to count the numbers in your own head. Count them mentally in your own head. And after the number 1, you are going to say aloud, I am deeply relaxed. Start counting backwards now. Good. Very good. Know that this deep relaxation is the perfect state for you to successfully program your own mind. Now, begin by saying this affirmation softly out loud 3 times, repeating after me each time I practice hypnosis. I go deeper and faster into a pleasant state of relaxation. And again, each time I practice hypnosis, I go deeper and faster into a pleasant state of relaxation. And again, each time I practice hypnosis, I go deeper and faster into a pleasant state of relaxation. Well done. Very nice. Now, it's time to take yourself out of hypnosis, and here is how. You're going to count from 1 to 5 aloud. After the number 5, say fully alert, and then open your eyes, feeling grounded, centered, and alert. All right, count yourself out of hypnosis now. Good. Good. All right. Tell me how you're feeling. We're going to pause here before going back into that state. Take a few questions. How was your experience? Anybody that wants to share about their experience, please feel free. Or questions.
It was so peaceful. You know, it's funny, Audrey, because I've been suffering from insomnia. And when I wake up at night, I listen the hypnosis you have on your website.
Oh,
so
nice.
I guess I'm used to your voice. And I was just falling asleep. And it was just, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
It was great.
Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, I'm so glad those are useful to you.
Oh, you helped me so much, you know, like now, but also at night. And thank you for that.
Oh, you're welcome. You are so welcome. Wonderful. Yes. It does happen that someone's voice, once you get used to hearing it, becomes an anchor. It's really natural that happens. Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Any other experiences? I see some really glowing faces, so maybe that's answer enough. Look at all this beauty shining.
Well,
yes.
I was gonna make a comment if I could. I twisted my ankle hiking, and I bruised it quite a bit. Oh. And I have been cautious in walking. And last Saturday, I ran. I was supposed to run 9 miles, and you know, I wish I would have had this before running, because instead of being relaxed, I am preoccupied because I'm thinking, oh, maybe it's gonna hurt me. And like for right now with the exercise that we just did, you mentioned the word ankle, and I felt, oh, I feel better already. And if I would have had more confidence that I'm not sure how, with that affirmation, I guess, the realization that is within in me, the power to have a sense perhaps of floating or something, instead of the opposite, like I am struggling. Yes. I wish right now, I just thought immediately of that, how this would have been just a perfect exercise, or I don't know if you call it an exercise, but the opportunity to change my way of looking at a situation, you know, with the affirmations and so forth. And I still did it because I just had to do it. Kind of, it didn't matter. I was going to do it, but I didn't do it with I don't know, that's the relaxation or the focus of that paradigm shift that I just would have made it so much better instead of a little bit more of a struggle.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, that's thank you. Power. Oh, you're welcome. And you did that. You did that yourself. You all did this state yourself. That's the power of your own mind that you're discovering. This is a tool that you can use for yourself anytime. Perfect application before you're going to do any experience where you might have a little bit of emotional distress about concern. A lot of pain is the anticipation of pain. It's called the fear-pain cycle. So anticipation of pain is oftentimes worse than the pain itself, we find. So anticipation. So anticipating any kind of event that might give you a little cause for concern, running on a sore ankle, giving a public talk. A lot of people fear public speaking. So this is something that people that fear public speaking do. They take themselves, you can do this and so quick. You'll get so good at this. You don't need hours upon hours. This was what, about maybe 12 minutes tops from top to finish. So it can be very quick, and even faster than that, 3 minutes. Maybe you only have a few minutes before you're going to go out on a stage or start a Zoom call or host something. Few breaths, calm yourself down, and you'll go so quickly into it. It's practice, practice, practice. And, you know, that opportunity, that paradigm shift. Yes, that's excellent language, because it is an opportunity to change your perspective. There's a metaphor from martial arts. I have a martial arts background, and a lot of what I learned in hypnosis and hypnotherapy training, I already learned in martial arts. They align. You can live on the sunny side of the rock or the shadow side of the rock. And living on the sunny side of the rock is that paradigm shift of, what if I just looked at this a little bit differently, not as a struggle, but as a light feeling, and appreciating my motivation to go out and do a run, appreciating this dedication. I have to do it. That's an emotionalized desire to do something. So that's what you need in hypnosis. You need it. You got to want it, and then you'll do it. You got to want it. And that's the key. And once you have that feeling, you're going to love it. You're going to love having that power, that tool for yourself. And you all did super, as far as I can tell. So wonderful. Good work. If there's any other questions, we'll go ahead and take them now. Otherwise, we'll go back into it, because going in and out is repetition. Your body gets used to it. You get used to the feeling. So you're becoming aware of what the struggle state feels like, the stress state, and then you're becoming acutely aware of the relaxed state. So you're learning body memory. And sometimes our body gets used to like tense, like this. This is normal. This is right? This is how I live throughout the day. And then you realize, whoa, no, it's not. This is normal. A relaxed neck, a relaxed shoulders. You know, we all need to remind ourselves of what a relaxation feels like. So
can I ask you one more question?
Of course.
You just gave me the thought. Is this the strategy that athletes, they're ready to go skiing? You have a minute to do a fantastic run. You just have a few seconds to think, okay, you just transform yourself. Is that what you're saying with this?
100%.
This is the self-hypnosis that they have learned to do something so spectacular as that.
Yes, you're right on. I often use that example, actually, of the skier. So Olympians are very familiar with visualization. So they're using visualization. So what they do is they visualize their perfect run in hyper detail, typically. So we, when I'm working with people, we add a lot to the experience. So what are you smelling? What are you feeling? What are you seeing? What colors? What sounds do you hear? You know, the swish of the skis against the ice, the wind against the face, the crisp, cold wind, the curve of the ski, the perfect angle to make that turn. They're visualizing it in detail as if they were doing it. So that when they go to do it, they've done it in their mind a million times. So then when they go to do it, they have the perfect run. It's exactly what they're doing. You're exactly right, Laura. It's exactly right. They're visualizing what they want because the subconscious thinks it's real. The subconscious is literal. Whatever you show it and tell it, it believes. There's no past with the subconscious mind. For those that have been along for the ride, for the affirmations, remember they're always present tense because the subconscious mind doesn't understand or process past or future. It's only right now. I am well. I am healthy. Not one day I will be healthy. Because if we wrote affirmations as one day I will be, fill in the blank, whatever your need is or goal, you are programming the ability to be that. We don't want the ability to be well, the ability to be comfortable in front of a group while public speaking. We want it now. So even though you feel like your conscious mind will say, but I'm not comfortable. I'm not comfortable right now. That's why I need to do this. That's why we do hypnosis, because when you're in that relaxed state that you were just in, and I'm helping you and delivering the affirmations we've crafted together around being comfortable or well or whatever it is, your conscious mind is over on the side, quieted down. And we're just talking to the subconscious who believes it all and doesn't reject it. That's exactly what we're doing. We want the conscious mind to be quiet so that it doesn't reject and kick things out. So we accept our goal, we accept our affirmations and healing imagery. That's the whole reason we don't just work with willpower. So weight loss, smoking, willpower for most people doesn't work. Some can do it by willpower alone. Some can do it. For most of us, that takes a really long time and maybe never. So when we're working with a subconscious mind, it speeds everything up because we don't have the conscious mind telling us we can't. So that's, if that helps, that's why we work with the subconscious mind. That's why we go into this relaxed state so that you can have that paradigm shift. So you can have a different perspective. You can even set, like I was saying earlier, set an intention. Maybe there is a problem you would like to solve. You may set that intention before you do your self-hypnosis. Do your self-hypnosis and just relax about it. And perhaps some insight will come. Perhaps a solution will come. So that's another great workshop we could do too. So lots of good ideas tonight. You guys are really good. You're really good at this. All right, so let's try it. Let's not try, correction. Let's do. Let's go into hypnosis one more time. I want to give you the steps. Now, as you might suspect, I do have a handy little worksheet on this. So what I can do is I can get that worksheet to Allie and Aaron, if they would be so kind to distribute it to you. So that way you don't have to feel like you have to try to write things down right now. You can just kind of be a sponge and absorb it. So we'll go through the steps again, but I'll send them to you. All right. And what I'd like to do is just briefly talk you through it. Some people process better that way. If they just kind of hear it first and then we do it, knowing that that handy worksheet will come. So all you're going to do to go into self-hypnosis is get yourself in that comfortable state. If you're in an upright chair, feet flat on the floor so you're grounded, palms on the top of your thighs as a common pose that's relaxing. If you're reclining, like Michelle was, you want something comfortable, neck supported. It can be for some, Michelle. Sometimes we actually discourage the rocker. For some people, if it works for you and they like movement, I have a client right now where movement helps ease her pain and anxiety. Movement is a tool for her. Got to meet people where they're at. So you'll know best, Michelle. But for some people, the rocking can distract. So maybe experiment. Maybe try another chair if you want to experiment and see how it goes. All right. So if you're reclining, have your legs supported by like an ottoman, so they're not dangling. I don't know if I mentioned that before. And no cross. We don't cross the legs or the arms in hypnosis because that kind of cuts things off, cuts off your energy and kind of cuts off your circulation, frankly. So you want to keep your legs out in front. And then you find your nice spot on the wall, fixed gaze. You take your nice 3 diaphragmatic breaths. All that means is a little bit deeper breath from the belly first, filling the belly. Then it goes up into the chest and abdomen. You do 3 of those. And on the 3rd one, you close your eyes. Try to keep your eyes open. On the 3rd exhalation, the eyes close. And then you simply relax from head to toe after your 3 breaths. Take yourself through your body as slowly or as quickly as you want. So it's 3 breaths, close the eyes, head to toe relaxation. That's all it is. Go as fast or slow as you want, and then count yourself down. 10 down to 1. When you get to 1, you whisper out loud, I am deeply relaxed. You may always come up with your own phrase if you wish. Rest or peace now or grace, whatever it is for you. But I am deeply relaxed is a really helpful one. So you do your counting down. And then after this is where you pull out your affirmations from session 2. And if you weren't part of session 2, this is where you would say something positive. You can create a positive statement. I love and appreciate my healthy body. That might be a nice one to use. Or I love, I am a caring, loving person. You know, whatever it is, I love myself and I love my family. Love, gratitude, and grace are really easy things to make affirmations around, and they physiologically just change you. We've just seen it anecdotally with so many people. I'm grateful for fill in the blank. That's a simple affirmation. Repeat it 3 times, whatever it is, either an affirmation we got from session 2 that you wrote down or we shared, or craft one simple statement. I am full of love. I appreciate myself. I love and appreciate God's presence in my life. Whatever it is for you. You can say that 3 times. And then if you wish, you may run some healing imagery. Actually, that was session 2. Session 1 was our affirmations. 2 was healing imagery. If you weren't part of that, it's okay. See yourself running comfortably and easily. The body feels good. Feel it. Feel the comfort of your strong body. See yourself walking. See yourself doing something that goes along with your affirmation. If you're setting an affirmation around, we'll just take the public speaking one, being comfortable. You know, I am full of confidence and joy as I give my presentation to my colleagues. See it. See yourself in a confident pose, delivering up your presentation. See yourself running through the woods or on a hike, whatever it is. Very simple. And that's about it. And then you count yourself out from 1 to 5. On 5, eyes open, fully alert. You may do this. You may stamp your feet slightly. Why? Because you want to be back in the present moment. You don't get up and go driving, cooking, taking care of children, doing any activities while we're still in that kind of very relaxed state. Make sure you're fully grounded. No operating machinery until you're fully grounded. And you can say things like, my name, you know, I am Audrey and I'm back in my living room and it's April, 6th or 5th, whatever it is. So I don't know. So, I have to pick something else in dates. So you're grounded and you're back in the present moment. Okay. Super, super important. You do that for yourself. Okay. Let's go in again. So you can practice it. Find your nice spot, 3 breaths. Go ahead and take your nice inhalation. Exhaling slowly and gently. Another inhalation through the nose. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the slightly opened mouth. This relaxes the jaw. Many of us hold tension in our face. Another 3rd breath. Good. Exhale, closing the eyes on the 3rd breath. Really good. Now, relaxing from head to toe. Take yourself from head to toe. Relax your body. Think about your scalp and your neck muscles. Focus your attention there. That's right. Allow them to become loose, limp, and relaxed. Move down into the shoulders. Think about relaxation. Turning the shoulders loose. Sending relaxation down into both of your arms. Down into your hands and fingers. That's right. Imagine your arms and hands and fingers feeling loose, limp, and relaxed. Send relaxation down your back into all the back muscles, loosening, relaxing, softening. Good. Send relaxation into your chest. Fill the chest with warmth and relaxation. Sending relaxation down into the abdomen, down into the pelvic region, warm and comfortable and soft. Now into the hips and down into the legs. Good. Down into the lower legs and the calf muscles. Imagine that you are sending relaxation down into your ankles. Fill the ankles with warmth. Down into your feet and toes. Very good. Know that you may add, as an option, a healing color if you wish. You may wish to add a healing color, a special color. Flows from your head to your toes, or you may see it swirling around you. That's up to you. It may be a beautiful white or golden light. It may be a blue light. It's up to you what your healing color is. A very nice option for you. You may also add warmth or cooling. Depends how you feel. A coolness can be very nice. A warmth can also be very nice. You'll know what's right for you. Now, to take yourself even deeper into hypnosis is very easy. You simply count from 10 down to 1. Count the numbers mentally, and after number 1, say aloud, I am deeply relaxed. Start counting backwards now. Good. This is the perfect time, this state of mind-body relaxation, to successfully program your mind. This is where you'll say your affirmation, whatever it is. Say it 3 times out loud. Your subconscious mind likes to hear your own voice. Very good. Well done. Now imagine, sense, and feel your healing visualization, whatever that is. Fill in all the details. See what you see, feel what you feel, sense what you sense. Knowing anything around you, sounds, senses only take you deeper. You're doing well. In your own time, when you're ready, and it feels complete, go ahead and count yourself out of hypnosis by counting from 1 up to 5. As an option, count up to 10 when you need more time. Good. As you're coming out of this state of relaxation on 5 or 10, feeling fully alert, change your voice tone when you're doing this yourself so that you bring yourself out. You start talking louder and a little bit faster, a little bit cheerier. It'll bring you out. Now, as another option, on our East Coast friends, it's quite late. If you want to do your self-hypnosis before bed, you're in bed and you want to fall asleep. Helene, you also mentioned it helps you too to do hypnosis at night. Don't count yourself out. You're safe in bed. You're not going anywhere. You'll just naturally fall asleep. So that's something we often do for people is when we make recordings for them, we do custom recordings. That's a general one Helene's listening to. In the custom recordings, we always give the option, if you're listening to this during the daytime, count yourself out from 1 up to 5. If it's nighttime and you're ready to go to sleep, or whenever it is time for you to sleep, let go of the sound of your own voice and just gently fall asleep. So you can use it at night. So I do want to share one quick tip before we wrap up. We're just a couple minutes over. So you are already experts at self-hypnosis. You already know how to do it because we all naturally are in that state when we wake up and right before we go to sleep. It's the same state, nothing new here. You've been doing this your whole lives. So take comfort in that now you're just practicing it mindfully, choosing to do it whenever you wish. It's your tool now. So you can use it whenever you wish, but you are already very accomplished at it. So the more you practice, the better you'll get. So any questions about that experience? Okay. If anything bubbles up for you, you can always reach me. Allie and Aaron have my contact information. Any kind of questions you have after these workshops, I'm here for you. To follow up on those. I definitely I don't want to leave any stone unturned. So sometimes after these experiences, questions will come up later. So you feel free, any of you, to reach out anytime, and I'll do my best to answer that.